Good morning, this is Duane and Merry Christmas to you. Today I'd like to take a look at Silent Night, and I think what we'll do is we'll play a very peaceful version of Silent Night. So, as you know, Silent Night can be played with just 3 chords. 1, 5 or 5, 7, 1, 4 chord, which in the key of F is and it just goes on like that. So you could just use 3 chords, 1, 4, and 5 in the key of C. That would be C, F, and G. Okay, but we're going to expand it a little bit and make a very peaceful arrangement. So here we go. Through what chords I used. That's a C with a 2nd embedded. Now instead of staying on C, I went to F. That's an F major 7th with a 9th in it or a 2nd in it. And notice I put a lot of white space in there. In other words, after I played. A lot of time, it's rubato, free time. Back to C. Actually, I think I'll go to E minor 7th here because it's so similar to C. A minor 7th with a 9th in it. Now instead of G 7th, I went to B flat major 7th. And now G 7th with a flat 9th. There's a flat 9th. And now instead of C, I went to G minor 7th with the melody on top. G minor 7th. And then C 7th suspension. And now right before we go to F, we're going to slide in by way of F sharp 7th. Actually, you play the A flat chord over an open 7th, F sharp with E on the top. Okay, like that. And that slides down into F. Parallel thirds here. Notice I went 3rd, then I turned around the 3rd. Now that chord is A minor 7th, G, B, A, E. It's got a 9th in it. And then I just ran it up the keyboard like that, then onto F. G 7th with the 7th on I hit a low G and then the 7th on the bottom. I'm voicing the chord in fourths, a stack of fourths. The 7th, the 3rd, and the 6th. And the right hand I'm playing an octave on the melody, and I put the 6th in there. And then I move to the flat 6. Now E minor 7th. Now I could either do D minor 7th or B flat 7th. I think I'll go D minor. Now this is E 7th with a flat 9th. A minor 7th. Now this is D 7th with a flat 5th, which will resolve. Now C over a low G. It's a C chord, but I'm playing a 2nd in it. See? 7th, and then the 7th again, and then G7 suspended, but I put a flat ninth in it. And then I could end it with C, or I could go to A flat as a substitute. Then come up to B flat, and end with C. Now let me play it all the way through, just so you can, now that you know what it's made of. Okay, here we go. Little echo there. There for the ending, instead of ending on C, I went to the G chord and put G over a polytonal chord. In other words, the G chord over C. And what it amounts to really is a major 7th and major 9th of C. But if you don't like that, just end on C. Something like that. Okay, there's kind of a peaceful silent night. So enjoy, have at it, and have fun doing your own arrangement. So thanks, and we'll see you again tomorrow with another Christmas carol. Bye-bye for now. Hi, this is Duane again, and I'd like to tell you about a little book that I wrote a few years back. It's called Piano Chords and Chord Progressions, The Secret Backdoor to Exciting Piano Playing. And it's a terrific resource about chords. If you want to know more about chords, you ought to latch onto this book. It's just barely over 10 bucks, 11 bucks I think it is. And it covers all the chords and chord progressions that I talk about in my videos. It's just a great, it's not a substitute for videos, of course, but or DVDs, but it's a great summary, and it's so inexpensive that it's well worth your while to get. Here's a table of contents. You can just look down here and see all the things it covers. Starts out with major, minor, diminished, augmented, 6th, 7th, and on to 13th chords and suspensions and alterations, and then gets on to chord progressions and so on. So it's a very thorough book, and it's got a lot of illustrations. I'll just toggle through a little bit, so you can, and there's the back cover. So it's worth your while to get. So hope you take advantage of that. Thank you. Bye-bye for now.